Hey everybody, welcome back to Warden's Farm. It's September 5th. We're out here at the farm. I got a friend here, Lee, who's learning about beekeeping. He's out here giving me a hand today. We got to level a couple of hives, like I said in the last time I was out here. So we're going to get that done. Put the new bottom boards on and give the hives a quick inspection. And the new bottom boards got the protection against the hive beetles, like I mentioned. So let's go get in the hives. So as you can tell, this hive is a little crooked. We got to level so we can level the blocks. I got a piece of wood under there just trying to help it, but we're getting ready to get in this. We're just going to move the hive first, then we're going to do the leveling, then we'll inspect the hive. So here we go. Yeah, just grab the front. We'll just set it right on the ground next to us. It's got some weight. That's good. All right, let's see what we got going here. Oh yeah, this has got to come up quite a bit, probably an inch that way. Probably an inch and a half, 2 inches that way. So, get rid of the black widows. There we go. A lot of roots. Yeah, all the field bees are coming back and like, hey, what are you doing to our house? All right, let's see what we can get here. Now we'll see what the level says on the box.
Yeah, that looks good.
Good deal.
Good that way.
Hey, there we go. And there you go. One level hive. All right, now we're gonna start getting into this hive. Yeah, it's got some glue on it. So we're getting ready to get into these bees here in the unmarked hive. And we'll get down here so that y'all can take a look. You can see the nice white wax that they're drawing out. There are quite a few bees in this hive, so that's a good thing. So that's telling us that the queen's laying really well. So we're gonna work this hive. Let me turn that mic and get the camera angle just right. There we go. Give me just a short blast of smoke. And let's see here. There we go. Yeah, these hives I don't look at
Near as much.
Yeah, I come out here probably every 3 weeks to look at them, because I'm kind of doing an experiment to see how well or bad they'll do with minimal care.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm kind of not paying attention to these all that much, but excuse me. Good. Oh man. No feeding, and look at that.
Yeah, capped honey.
So
putting up some food.
I haven't been feeding these hives, but you can see the goldenrod is probably coming in. I didn't get a whiff of it yet, but this way you can see what's inside there. Doesn't smell like goldenrod yet, but it'll soon be goldenrod season. Man, this hive is just really going to town. They got some good stores.
Any pollen or just
No pollen yet. This is nothing but nectar. Nectar that they're capping in this medium box. And we'll see. Wow. Yeah, this is a heavy frame, so they're really going to town here. So I'm happy with what I'm seeing.
Oh, that's uncapped.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Look at that, girls. Wow. Every frame is basically like this, where they're all half capped, But in the part that's not capped is all nectar that they're getting ready to get capped once they get it dried out enough. So what we'll do is, since this box is looking good, I just want to look at this next 2 frames just because you got a lot of brand new wax that they've made.
Oh, they're drawing that out real nice.
Yeah. That's
good.
got white pollen in it. Look at that white pollen.
Yep, I see it right in there.
That is something else.
It's a good pattern too.
Yeah. It's a very nice pattern, dude. This is one of them frames I showed you the last time that wasn't drawn, and look at all that brand new wax that they put in there. So they're making it so that they can actually store honey, because they're only really storing it more on this one side. Look at all that pollen.
Yeah.
And more nectar. Now that's dark.
That's
And look
dark.
at the yellow in the wax. So that's makes you wonder where they're getting that to make this. So on this frame, if you look in the bottom, you can see there's a lot of different colors in their bee pollen, bee bread that they put in there. And it looks really good. And the bees are looking really strong. Looking in the bottom box, we're going to check this hive beetle trap. There's a couple hive beetles, but not many. But the bees are really trying to block the holes. So we'll set this off to the side and get it back in the hive here in just a minute. A lot of propolis. Lee's in here cleaning off the propolis because they really got a lot of propolis in here.
You got a hive beetle too.
So this has a feeder,
You said you haven't been feeding them,
and
right?
still I don't want to feed them yet because they haven't looked like they needed it yet. Woo, look at that brood.
That's a big brood.
Not a
And
real centered pattern, but that's due to there's nothing but pollen and nectar.
yeah.
And look at this. Look at the white pollen
Yeah.
on the bees.
I just saw it on the opposite side too. Now, does this hive have a marked queen?
Yes.
Okay.
Just so you all can see, I'm trying to find some of these bees. You can see a bunch of them got white pollen on them. I'll have to do some research to see what's giving out white pollen this time of the year. Whatever it is, I'm glad that it is.
Well, I was also going to note the queen's obviously doing well because as much as we've messed with the hive, they're fairly calm.
Yeah.
Very calm.
Whew, now that's a brood pattern.
Holy moly. And a bunch of drone.
Yep. So since there's drone, we just want to make sure there's no
Queen cups.
queen cups.
Let's see, man, that's
I don't see the queen.
dragging here.
That's a one that
Stone.
got stung and dragging his guts. Here's a frame that's got a great brood pattern. This is what you want to see. I'm going to have Lee pull this next frame and take a look and tell me what he sees.
Just playing the wind a little bit here.
This hive has a lot of bees, and I'm really pleased to see that. And if hive 2, or 10 rather, doesn't have the same thing, we may put some of the
So
frames in there that they have.
no brood on this side, just some capped nectar and a lot of uncapped nectar. The whole center is uncapped nectar,
Mm-hmm.
and then the opposite side is 100% brood. So this hive, she's got her brood on the outside. Is the way I pulled this, so their brood is on the outside and they're putting nectar on the inside.
On that frame, yes.
Yeah.
Wait till you see the next frame.
Watch yourselves. Get out there. Yeah, it's a packed hive. They're definitely full. So intermittent mix of brood, white pollen. There's some more in there. Capped brood, capped nectar, honey. Same on the opposite side. So a mixture of brood and nectar.
The perfect pattern is you got the brood here and the honey on the outside, and again that white pollen. There's a lot of it.
A little intermixed with the brood and the nectar, but not too bad.
You can just, put that one back in there.
Yeah, there's more. There's tons of bees with full saddlebags of white pollen.